If you want to learn the 5 rules to guarantee your path to financial success, stay tuned and find out. How's it going, guys? My name is Steven, and welcome back to another episode of The Finance Gamer, the channel where I'll make you think differently about your finances and the things you can do right now to start killing it in your financial game. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and click the bell icon down below to get notified every time I upload a video. So before I started, I wanted to thank everyone that's been very supportive of me in the making of this channel. So thank you guys, and I love you. With that out of the way, let's get started. Most people think that managing their money is hard and intimidating, but the simple truth is that managing your money really isn't that hard at all. The hardest part is staying committed to your financial plan and finding the right motivation to stick to it. It's a lot like starting a diet or losing weight. You might be super enthusiastic in the beginning, but after a couple of weeks, you stop exercising and go back to eating those cheeseburgers. So what can you do differently so you won't fall into this trap of just giving up and going back to making it rain? Good thing you asked, because I'm gonna share with you today 5 essential rules you need to follow to guarantee your financial success. Number 1, always have goals and dreams to strive for. This is very important, you guys, so you gotta think right now. What goals do you wanna meet in the future, and how can your money help you out with that? Do you want to go back to school? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to become debt-free? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Alright guys, so this is what I want you to do right now. Think of your 2 biggest goals, your biggest dreams. Go ahead, I'll give you some time. Now let me ask you this. What would you have to do financially in order to make those dreams come true? Would you finally take the time to look at your finances in detail a little bit better? Would you be willing to make some of those short-term sacrifices and change your bad habits? If your answer is yes to all these questions, you can start to understand how our goals and dreams kind of influence our life and what we're willing to do to make them a reality. We'll even go as far as saving money and not buying the things that we want. Once you realize that your financial journey is more about the final outcome, you start to realize that it's really not about the money. So guys, let me know in the comments, what goals do you want to achieve with your money? Número 2. Make managing your money as fun as possible. Personally, over the years, I've learned to actually like doing my finances. And not just because I'm an accountant or a big nerd, but I see my personal finances as playing a game. Every time I make a house payment or put some money into my retirement, I feel like I'm one step closer to being financially independent, and that's the end game. So if you actually start taking this approach with your money, you'll see it less as a chore or a hassle, and you'll actually look forward to it. You can also make this process fun by getting your friends and family involved, which is actually very important. This is because you want to surround yourself with like-minded people that have the same goals as you. Having this type of mindset will make you more likely to succeed and will actually give you some excitement to keep going. Number 3. Stop letting people influence the way you use your money. This includes your family too. If you are guilty of this, I'm telling you, you need to stop right now. You as a person have nothing to gain from this. You need to understand that everyone around us have different circumstances, and you shouldn't compare yourself to that. Yeah, you can see these people with all these fancy things, but you really don't know what their life is really like. I know that in today's world, everyone's trying to flex on one another, but what good does that do us? We all have friends and family that have better clothes than us, a better house, a better car than us, but what does competing with them get you? You'll probably end up spending more money and buying things that don't even interest you. You need to get it in your head that you have to live for yourself and not others. Who cares what people think of you? I've been called cheap before, but I haven't let it faze me, except for that one time. So just be happy with yourself and be grateful for what you have. Number 4. Never stop learning and stay hungry. And I don't mean you have to make yourself a sandwich every time you start your budget. What I mean is you need to develop a drive, a passion to better yourself and learn more about this subject of personal finance. You've probably heard the saying, you can never stop learning. So many times, but this is so true when it comes to your money. Constantly learning about something you want to get good at will keep you motivated and give you that drive to not give up. Nowadays, things are moving so fast around us that if we don't keep up, we could be missing on potential opportunities to help us in our financial situation. You need to be willing to take some time out of your day to read a book or watch a video and find other tools to help you in your journey of becoming financially independent. With today's technology, you have no excuse to at least take 15 minutes to do some of these things. Number 5, take the emotion out of your money. We've all been guilty of buying things based on the way we feel. How do you think these little guys ended up here? But it's up to us to control these emotions. It's tough sometimes, trust me, but you always have to remember those goals we talked about. By doing that, you'll be able to step back and determine if you really do need to buy those Hello Kitty pom-poms or not. Remember that buying things you can't afford or not living within your means will get you into some very heavy financial problems down the road. I know there'll be times you want to go out, have a good time with your friends, and treat yourself. But changes always require some type of sacrifice, and you'll have to prepare yourself for that. Instead of going out, why don't you find an affordable hobby or invite your friends over to talk? You could even watch all 26 seasons of Doctor Who. That'll keep you busy. Lastly, I just want to emphasize that your past or current situation, good or bad, doesn't determine how wealthy you'll be in the future. What will is that drive and that passion to better your life and not let something like money get in your way. I'm telling you guys, if you slowly start applying these rules into your everyday life, you'll start to see how easy it becomes to stick to your financial plan and reach all those goals that you came up with. It's not something that will happen right away, but you will get there. Now that I've gotten these rules out of the way, let me know in the comments below, which of these 5 rules will help you the most and why. Alright guys, so I think we're finally ready to get to the good stuff. So in my next video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to track all your money, including your debt, and how you can do this too. This is where the fun begins, guys, so I hope you're ready. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope you learned something new. If you like this video, please smash that like button and share it with someone that might benefit from it. Thanks again, and keep crushing it in your financial game. Peace.